Hello everyone, this is Barb with barbstamps.com and welcome to my video today. My project today is part of the Santa's Little Elves design team's countdown to Christmas. I am so excited and honored to be part of this creative team. We have some amazing projects for you that will be posted on my blog every Friday for 7 weeks starting November 3rd. You can find them all at barbstamps.com. If you need any supplies to create the projects that I show you in my videos, you can order those at shoppingwithbarb.com. I do offer free gifts with purchase, and you can find out what those are every month at barbstamps.com. You will be able to find printable project sheets for all 7 of the projects on my blog. The link to my blog post and the project sheets can be found in the description box below this video. Be sure to subscribe to my channel over here in the corner so that you'll be notified when I upload all the latest videos. Our project today is a lolly. The one that's shown on my blog was a Christmas lolly, but I thought, why not make a different lolly for different occasions? This one happens to be for a birthday. It just says, hope your day brings just what it should, happiness, health, and everything good. And that greeting came from the Special Celebrations stamp set, which has lots of greetings for different occasions, and I found the birthday one in here, thought that would just be perfect. The one I want to make for you today, though, is going to be one that you could have around the house all the time. So these are kind of, you could use them as plant stakes. You could have them in plants in your home. You could put them in a little vase full of clear rocks, just as a fun decoration. You could make a whole bunch of them for a birthday party. They're just really cute, super simple to make, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. I chose for my project the Delightful Daisy Designer Series paper package. So here is one side of the patterns, and when you flip the papers over, these are the patterns on the opposite side. I chose to use this pattern here for my project, and you need, one of the pieces needs to be 4 inches by 11, the other piece needs to be 3 inches by 11, and here's the pattern on the other side. Our first step is going to be the scoring and folding and creating of the lolly, so let me get my Simply Scored tool. All right, here is the Simply Scored tool. Hopefully we can position it so we don't have too much glare here. Close enough. Okay, so the first piece, this is a 4 inch by 11. We're going to place it on the tool right here, and I'm going to score it at every inch mark. And the marks are easily recognized here. The largest ones are the inch marks. And I could have put in all my little, these little guys up here, I can't think of what they're called right now, to mark all my spots, but the inch marks are pretty easy to see. Oops, I didn't cut these to 11, I cut them to 12. Let me trim these off. Okay, here it is, 4 by 11, scored at 1 inch all the way across. Now I'm going to flip my paper over so it's on the opposite side, and now I'm going to score at all the 1/2 inch marks. And the 1/2 inch marks are also easily recognized as they're the next largest marking all the way across the board. And I'm just using the tool that comes with the board. I'm using the skinny end of the tool, and I'm not pressing super hard because I don't want to tear through my paper, but I do want to make a nice score line. So there we have, it's basically scored every 1/2 inch, but it's on the different sides, so when I go to fold these, they're going to fold a little bit nicer. I'm going to bring in my other piece of paper here, and I'm doing the exact same thing, scoring it at every inch. All right, flip that over, and we're going to do the 1/2 inch marks. Okay, done with that. We're going to get the tool out of the way. I'm going to bring in my Stampin' trimmer here, and I'm going to cut both of these pieces in half. So this is a 4 inch by 12, or excuse me, 4 inch by 11, so I'm going to cut it in half to 2 inch by 11, so I'll have 2 strips the same size. This one is a 3 by 11, so we're going to cut that in half at the 1.5 inch mark. Okay. So now what you want to do is you want to fold these back and forth on themselves, but you want to do, you want to kind of do them opposite here. So I'm going to start, I'm going to fold this little fold line down, and I'm going to bring this one up, down. So I'm just going back and forth, accordion style. And you notice I'm not really being perfect about it because I'm going to fix this as soon as I'm done folding all these score lines. Whoops. Okay, so I've got it all folded. You can tell that it's not quite straight. All I have to do is just press it straight with my fingers, push it onto a hard surface, and then squeeze to get all those score lines done nicely. Okay, so there's one. And I started with the multiple color paper. The first fold went down. This one I'm going to start with the back sheet going down. This is just going to help them go together easier when we create our long strip. So again, I'm just going back and forth to create the accordion. Press it down onto the table, squeeze it. Okay, so here's my other piece, and I'm going to do the same thing with these larger ones, and I'll be right back. All right, I've got all my pieces accordion folded, so they're ready to be assembled into the lolly shape. I'm going to use some fast fuse, and I'm just going to put it on one of the ends of the strip here. And then I'm just going to attach it to this one. Whoops, and I'm just going to attach it to the end of the other strip. So this just completes my accordion, okay? And then I'm going to put these two together. So I'm going to add some more fast fuse to this end. It doesn't matter which side is in or out right now, just get them together. Okay, got that one done. Now we're going to do the large one. Same thing, add some fast fuse. Whoops, got to get that rolled up here a little. Okay. We're going to attach these two pieces together. Okay. And then we'll add some fast fuse on this end. And we'll attach these two ends together. Okay, so now I have two shapes like this. One's obviously wider, one's skinnier. So now what I need to do is I need to force these into what you call the lolly shape. So you're just going to kind of pinch it, and then you're just going to press it together like this. So that's going to create your lolly shape, and then we're going to bring in a hot glue gun, and we're going to add glue to the center of this little circle here. So, but first I want to get some backing pieces. So I went ahead and punched out 3 1 3/4 inch circles from some Calypso coral, because I need one for each side of the lollies. Here's a hot glue gun. I'm going to continue to use my silicone mat because it's great for hot glue guns. Bring in my big lolly here, press it the ends to the center to create the lolly shape. And I'm just going to add some hot glue right to the center there. Kind of stick the nozzle down in the hole a little bit. Get some glue on that. And you're just going to kind of hold it for a few seconds because you want it to stick. So then I'm going to add some glue onto one of these circle pieces here. And we're going to cover that like so. Okay. So then we have the other side. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to put the glue in the center. And then we're going to cover it with one of these coral pieces. And you want to kind of center them. Okay. And then just kind of keep pressing it to the center. You just want the glue dries pretty quick, the hot glue. Then we're going to bring in our smaller one. We're going to do the exact same thing. Bring all the ends to the center. Create that lolly shape. And then add your glue to the center piece here. And, oops, I think we can salvage this. See, it works perfect unless I have the camera on. Anybody else have that problem? Now I have glue on my finger. All right, we're going to add more glue on that. Yay, we salvaged it, no problem. All right, put your 1 3/4 inch circle on that one. Press all this edges to the center. Get the rest of the glue off your hands. All right, we're going to flip it over. We're going to do the same thing. Again, put your glue in the center. Add your little circle here. Okay. And our next step is going to be to add the bamboo skewer. I found a package of these, I think I found them in Walmart a number of years ago in the kind of kitchen utensil section. That's where I found mine. They were a couple bucks for the package. Get yourself a skewer. And now we have to decide what we want to be the front and what we want to be the back. So on this one, I had the patterned paper, and then I brought the other paper on the front. And I think I like that. Also, we're going to do the same thing. So I need to put the skewer on. I wanted the skewer to be in the back of the lolly, so I'm going to turn it over. This is going to be the back of my lolly. And then I'm going to kind of find where I attach those pieces together. Like here's a spot right here. I'm just going to stick some glue down in there in that kind of pucker pleat. And I'm just going to slide my lolly stick right up in there. Okay. Get that set. Pull off our extra little glue strands. There, now we have our stick. And then this lolly is going to go on top of that one, so we might as well just go ahead and do that. And you could use any adhesive. I just happen to have my glue gun right here, so why not use it? And you want to center them. Okay. All right, so we're going to set this aside and we're going to do our greeting piece now. So for the greeting piece, I've got the stamp set here called Rose Wonder, and it has a really nice Bible saying in it, and I thought that would be great for someone to just leave this up all the time. So I've got that mounted on a clear block. I'm going to use some Night of Navy ink. Got a scrap piece of Whisper White here, so I'm just going to ink that stamp up. And I'll get that right in the center of our piece of white here. And now we're going to bring the Big Shot in. All right, I've got my Big Shot in here with my platform, my cutting pad. I've got my second cutting pad here. Got our sentiment. And I'm going to use the Layering Ovals Framelits. And I mark all mine with a Sharpie marker, starting with the smallest one being number 1, going up through number 8 on the plain ones. And then the scalloped ones, I do the same thing. 1 is the smallest one going up to the largest one. So I'm using number 6 and number 7. Now, in the instructions that are on my blog, we use number 5 and number 6. However, my greeting is a little bit too big for 5, so I'm just improvising a little bit, making it so it will accommodate this sentiment here that I want to put on my lolly. Okay. Add the cutting pad and we'll roll it through. Okay, so here's our greeting, and then I went ahead and did a number 7 out of our Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. So let me clean this up and I'll be right back. All right, so we're back. We're going to attach these two pieces together with some fast fuse. I'm just going to kind of go all around the oval here with my fast fuse. Okay, and we're going to just attach this to the center of the oval here. And then I'm also going to add some hot glue to this little circle here. Oops, I'm running out of glue. Help. Need a new stick. Okay. And then we'll just add this to the front. Oh, I think this is going to be so cool. Okay. For my bow, I want to use our Night of Navy crinkled seam binding ribbon. And I've showed you how I tie bows before, but I'm going to show you again. So I've just leave the ribbon on the roll. Got it going out here. And I want to leave a fairly long tail. So I'm just going to create a loop, create a second loop. And I'm just going to take the first loop over the second loop and through the center. Oh, whoops. This ribbon is so soft. Okay. Here's my bow. Now I'll manipulate it a little bit so that the little loops are about the same size. And I'm going to end up putting that right here at the bottom. So I'm going to cut that off. Got some scissors here. Okay. Bring in my hot glue gun, put a little drop of glue right there where the skewer goes. And then I'm just going to add my bow right there. You can tie your bow around it if you want, but I just find that I get a nicer bow if I do it the way I just showed you. Okay, so we've got that done. My final step, I want to put a few rhinestones on this, but I don't want them to be just rhinestones. I thought I would color them. And since we have our new Stampin' Blends markers, this makes it very simple. I've already got one colored right here. Just using the bullet tip of the marker, and I'm just going to go around these gems with this one. I think I might need a small one too. Let it dry a little bit, and then I just add some more of the color to the top and around the sides on those little facets. I'm just kind of tapping it to kind of add more color after I've made my initial coat. And you can keep making it darker and darker the more you do that. So let that dry for just a second. This one's already dry. That was the first one I made, so I'll just pull that off. Those other ones are drying. And I'm just going to kind of, I'll stick one down here, I think. And I'm going to put the other two up there. So we'll go like, how about right there? I don't have any fingernails, so it's hard for me to pick those little guys up. Like that. How about that? So Stampin' Blends markers can be used for other things besides just coloring in images, people. All right, so here is our decorated lolly. Isn't that just amazing? Here's the other one, and I think they're both going to look just fabulous when I give them out to some friends. So here's, like I said, this one actually used number 5 and number 6 of the oval die cuts. This one uses 6 and 7, so you can kind of see the difference there. And like I said before, you can make these for any occasion. You could, a baby shower would be adorable, wedding favors on a table, just, you know, with maybe the bride and groom's picture in there. Oh my gosh, the ideas are endless. So anyways, I want to thank you so much for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be having more videos. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day.